This is the Tat Chat with Electric Linda.
Hi. Hi. Yep. Okay. Welcome to the Tat Chat. How are you guys? Let me just, sorry, I'm gonna remove this. I have something in front of this something on my something screen, so I can't see you. Sorry. There we go. Moving this here. So, hi guys. You are early in the chat. Amazing. Hi, Miss White Rabbit. Hi, BH. Agredis Anima. By American Indian Starstruck. Good evening, everybody. Hi from America. Greetings from Scotland. I'm from Scotland too. Vampira. Hi. A dark-eyed requiem. Eternity. I forgot that I had this open. I was watching on the video and I heard music. Yes, you heard the right music. Hi. Good day, beautiful Wendy Lucas. Hello. Sorry. So, where about? We're in Oslo, in the shop, Attitude Tattoo Studio in Oslo, Norway. I'm doing the Tat Chat again, back after a lot of way too long time away from the Tat Chat. Say hello here to Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Hi from California. Hello, David. Hi, Celia. Hello, Ran and Lori from Westchester, New York. And Justine. Hi from Canada. Hello, everyone. And welcome back to the Tat Chat. Oh yeah, the music. Thanks for reminding me. I was just gonna, if I, how about, do I do that like this one? Yes, okay. Is this music too loud for you? Let me know, because I haven't checked this sound. So, could be. Let me know, okay? So how are you guys? I just have out this consent form I'm going to start using because I draw a commission tattoo design to be approval with being used by the artist. Yeah, it's good to create your own sort of consent form. That's a smart thing. You can, it's at least one better way to, stay a little bit safe. I mean, no one is ever gonna be in total charge, I guess, about the good. Thank you, David. Thank you, Wendy. Awesome. Thank you. I think someone is always gonna steal something, of your artwork, and it's like you can't really control it that much. So I've been I don't know. For me, but it's difficult for me because I don't know if it's difficult. No, it's not difficult and it's not different, but I'm thinking, yes, because when I create my tattoos for my clients, I'm very personal in the design for my client. Like every design is so uniquely done, custom made for every client, and they're all so personal to my clients that I don't, nobody wants to steal the designs because I don't make them for everyone. I make them especially for this client. And it's it's a portrait of their dog and it's a photo they took on their vacation. So it's stuff like that. So it makes it less commercial in a way. I don't know. So that sort of makes my work a little bit safer. Have you switched back to your old room again? No, this is my new room. It's just this dark background, so I guess it looks sort of like the same. And it has the same lamps, my neon bolt and everything, and all of my gadgets and all of these things that I keep like bumping into things when I go past this. So I got my first tattoo and I love looking at it, but it's upside down to everyone else. Is that a problem? Is that a problem to them? You know, then that's not your problem, is it? That you had your tattoo done for you and not for everyone else. So I think especially for places like this where you want to be able to see your tattoo, and it's totally understandable that you get your tattoo so that you can look at it. And then if that's upside down for everyone else, then that's their problem. But if you feel that that's a problem to you, you start getting annoyed, like this is turning into a problem, then that's a problem. But it's not a problem unless you think it's a problem. Or am I just too simple about these things? Peter, just a question. Did you mention you are self-taught? Well, I am not self-taught. I guess you can say I'm self-taught in arts, because I've been drawing since I was just a small child. But I was not self-taught in tattooing. Luckily, I didn't have to. I got my apprenticeship and I worked for my mentor for 8 years before I dared to open my own shop. So yeah. You're welcome, Jessie. I'll let the client know that the artist is going to do their own version, so it won't be exactly the same. Basically, they can use my art to tattoo them as long as the shop credits me on Instagram. Yeah, that's a good deal, because then they can do what they want to do with it, and they can always credit the original art and to you. I think that's a good thing. Hi from Croatia, Linda and everybody. I submitted my tattoo. I'm hoping that by some miracle it got to you. Okay. Did you put it on Discord? Hila? Did you put it on the Discord? Now I can't even remember the Discord link to the Tat Chat. Linda, I have a new tattoo that's 5 days old. It began peeling, flaking, no scabs, I think. And today I wore pretty loose clothes, but the fabric is not smooth. And then I took my jacket off. There was big flakes. You are not. It's totally fine. As long as there are flakes, no scabs, that's, just good. Just keep moisturizing it. A little bit at a time, but more often if you feel the need for it. Linda, I purchased an ebook about how to become an apprentice from your website, but I didn't receive it yet. I checked the spam folder as well, but it's not there. Oh, sorry for that, Jack. I've kept having problems with this sometimes, and it sucks because when you've done this, you're supposed to get first you get like an email like thank you for blah blah blah, and then you get another email with the download link. But then I have yet to found a secretary or like an assistant, so I'm all alone with my tech stuff. So but I remember it. I have seen your emails, so I've been jammed. But I will send you that link. Just need to find that link first. And I will send it to you. Helen, how are you doing? I'm very good. Emil, CrossFit, how are you? Through the links to the submission found below in the video description. Yes. For submission. Okay, good. I'll check that out, Hila. Finding an apprenticeship is hard. Yes, it is. Very hard. When's your next stream with Gangsta Love? It's gonna be... Let me check. Camera. Hello? Camera. Okay. Sorry. Let me check, you guys. I'm gonna find it. Calendar. So Gangsta Love is gonna be here 14th and 15th of July. Okay? So that's like 2 weeks from now-ish. Must have asked about 30 shops by now, and they all said no. They seem to like my work though, so that's a plus. That's good though. And always ask, don't be afraid to ask for some feedback, you know, what they think you could have done better. Always ask for an honest critique. It's gonna hurt you. Should not even pulling off flakes because that could permanently, prematurely. Yes, because if you pull on a fresh tattoo with don't pull the flakes, because then it can sort of pull some of that ink if it's a little stuck, you know. So for me, that's like super hard because I'm a scratcher. I love peeling on stuff. So that's like, it's a big no-no. So try not to touch it at all, just to moisturize it. Good day. Oh yeah, good. Today is the first day without itching on the leg. So, that's good. I had no choice. The jacket tore off the place, yeah. But Gasta mentioned that she is in the itchy stage right now. So, yeah. I still don't know how she looks so serene. It's hilarious. She's like so 3 days in a row, and she's just like, third day, she's just like, nothing. I'm like, what the? Hi Norway, hello. And you tell we're scratching, yeah, me too. Never had an itchy stage with any tattoos. Are there any common things associated with tattoos that you don't go through? Never had an itchy stage. Are there any common things associated with tattoos that you don't go through? I didn't quite get that, Robert. I didn't quite get your question. Try a different form. Think you can run a tattoo critique too. Will be good tattoo artists to hear your thoughts. Will be good artist to hear your thoughts. Tattoo critique, like for artists. I'm gonna do more on the Ink Mentor live stream. It's gonna be monthly. For those who are members on the Ink Mentor thing on my website. It's not that structured when it comes to these memberships and the the membership on the YouTube, and then you have there's a lot. I'm always like way over my head in my weird little projects, but I think it's so much fun. And I'm like, you know what? Even if I just do these things like 90%, it's better than not even trying them, So yeah, I have a lot of things going on with my courses and my memberships and my Ink Mentor live streams, but it's just so much fun. I wish I could be live streaming like all the time, all day, every day. I wish I could do that. I think it's such a blast. Like I really love doing this. I love talking to you and being here and having this dialogue. And so many of you are like starting to be really, I feel like I'm surrounded by good friends, and I really, really appreciate that. So I really appreciate you being here, spending this time with me. I've seen reels on Instagram of people peeling off the top layer of skin, and it's supposed to be satisfying, but it gives me anxiety. Yeah, I don't get why people do that at all, but yeah. Sorry, yawning is is what I do after hours. Hi from the mountains of eastern Kentucky. Is that is that correct? Happy the Tat Chat is back. Yes, it is. Nocturama, hi. For example, people swell, feel tired for a few days after getting tattooed, and maybe you don't. Well, it's been a while since I've been tattooed myself. So, but yeah, I I usually swell quite a bit, and I feel tired, at least like the first day. I feel tired physically. I'll get that mentor thing soon, but I gotta go to Finland in August, so I have to wait a couple of months first. Yep, do what you gotta do. I'll be here, you know. Hi Linda, first I want to tell you you're awesome, so I looked up to you. I want to ask how you set heart on the style you do. Thank you, first of all, Katarina, thank you. How I've set heart on the style, I think it's because ever since I was, a little girl and I loved to draw, I figured out that I really love drawing realistic. You know, as a child, I loved drawing realistic. So, and I didn't really get the hang of the semi-realism or, just drawing from my feelings or whatever. No, I like copying from reality. So that's just been a natural thing since I was a little girl. So when I started tattooing, it was easy for me to tattoo realism because that's what I've been drawing all my life. So that's what I think that everyone should do in any profession. Specialize. Do what you love in your field, Specialize in what you love to do. You'll be better at it, and you'll not just be better at it. You'll be, like someone said, I can't remember his name, but he said, don't be the best in something, be the only. And that's a really good thing, Don't try to be the best. Just try to be the only. Try to be you, 100% you. And just focus on what you do the best, and you'll be the only one, because you're the only you. You're doing great, Linda. Hoping to get a reply from Tattoo Parlor in Forsen, where I sent my portfolio. Want to apply to the one in Mondal too. Just haven't got so far yet. Do that, Norway, and good luck with that. Let me know how things work out for you. Hi, I love your tattoos. Is tribal tattoo still a thing? Well, let me just say it's not. It's still a thing. It's more like it's back. Well, I gotta say, first of all, tribal tattoos is not just the typical 90s tribal that you saw, from Dusk to Dawn, the movie with George Clooney as a vampire. Because, that's what we saw as the typical tribal. That tribal is back now, in a weird way, but not entirely back. But it's I see it in fashion. I see it in clothes, in patterns on on sweaters and pants and everything. So it's weird. But tribal tattoos in general has always been a timeless thing in tattoos, because it sort of came from there in the very beginning. So I think tribal tattoos is always going to be there. But the tribal that you're talking about, the typical commercial tribal, it's sort of back in style now, but mostly in fashion. Seems like it's a thing again. Yes, that's what. Yeah. Justine, do you sometimes do guest spots? Not at the moment, and I haven't done for a while, but I might do in the future, depending on where I'm going, and if I'm going to travel somewhere, maybe I'll try to do some guest spots. I draw realism too. I want to learn how to tattoo that style. You will learn how to tattoo what you draw, but you just focus on the drawing first. Thank you. That's a great advice. I will keep it in mind. Good. Dark surrealism, horror, and realistic portraits on my thing. That's cool. What's the purpose of tribal? Well, David, I think the purpose depends on where it's from, because you have like Indonesian and Polynesian, Maori, you have several different kinds of tribals, because they are from the tribe, the cultural tribes, where they made patterns. They tattooed different kinds of patterns that has different kinds of meanings. You know, so they all had some purpose and some different meanings. So I don't know much about those, but there are so many meanings and purposes behind those. So that is probably one big book, just that question. The tribal tattoo phase early 21st century was horrendous. I just managed to dodge it, thankfully. Yeah. Well, not everyone did. God, I made so many tribals those days anyway. So, but you know, for me that was a lot of good practice. How do you decide what is real enough for you to tattoo? Example: a portrait of a person's dog from a photo versus a painting of an extinct animal. Is there something that is considered not real enough? Yes. I copy from photos, period. But I can make a mermaid because I can design, you know, I try to find some good photo references as a woman's upper body, and then I try to find some nice goldfish or any, you know, nice looking fish tails. Voila, let's make a mermaid. But because they are photo references and I can combine them and Photoshop, then to me that's still realistic, even though it's not realistic. But I don't enjoy that much from paintings or drawings unless it's like, you know, original, beautiful, old classical paintings or some really cool like comic books or something like that. I can also do that, but mostly photorealism. From Los Angeles, I uploaded a picture on my back. Can I get some feedback? I will check it out. I posted some of my drawings in the critique channel in the Ink Mentor Discord. I missed the live stream you did, but I watched it after. Awesome, Norway, good. Is the tribal tattoo I know is on the face of the boxer Mike Tyson. Yes, he has a tribal in his face. Or Sami tattoos are a thing. I actually don't know. I think so, but I haven't really seen too much of that. Sorry, that's a mystery. That's something we can dig into sometime. The worst thing about tribes is that they're so packed in the lasering took much longer. Yeah, it's a typical. Oh, you should check out Roman Reigns' tribe tattoo. It covers half his back arm and half his chest. Oh, no, I don't want to check it out. I can see it in front of me, and no, I'm good. Thanks, Dave. Tattoo did not start with the Europeans in America. My ancestors have been tattooing for thousands of years. True, thousands of years. And I mean, because from what I've, you know, we have from different kinds of cultural tribes, as I said, like from different parts of the world, and it wasn't until, because as you said, thousands of years ago, like 5,000 years ago, we have is from when Ötzi or something, the first sort of real mummified person that we've seen with actual tattoos. So he's like a 5,000 years old mummy, but I mean that's 5,000 years. So it's, you know, before Christ and everything. So, but let's not get into religion. But my point is, it wasn't until like the early 40s or something that it, you know, became more like the commercialized with the typical, the old school styles, you know, that it was actually more like a tattoo parlor. They showed up and a tattoo artist was sort of like a profession in a way. So that's, you know, that's not long ago, really. So tattooing is an old culture, but new as a profession in a way. Also, do you think buying a pregnancy pillow is a good idea for when you get my glutes tattooed? Probably. Yep, probably. People act like tattooing is just starting in the... Yeah, I know. Sorry for bothering, but an example like that, I washed and moisturized the tattoo and I didn't see many flakes, and then I put clothes on. It's rubbing slightly and it's very smooth. Yeah, good. Just keep moisturizing a little bit, and whenever you feel like it needs some moist. How do you feel like the older tattoo artists are kind of gatekeeping with the newer guys? I knew someone who hated everything new. That was an old school or trad tattoos and said newer artists suck. Yeah. But I mean, everyone is like that in every business or in every, culture. It's like, it's like that in music as well. Like if you're an old school DJ, and then you're scratching, you're scratching these records, and then here comes David Guetta or Kygo, and just like they produce everything in their bed with a little laptop, and they go to huge tours and they push a button and they stand there waving their arms. The old schoolers are super mad at the the new ones because you're not doing it like right, you're just pushing a button. So it's the same thing. It's always going to be generation clinches or whatever you're going to call it, And I feel like I'm more of that typical maybe Madonna trying to, you know what I mean? So it's like, because I've been tattooing for 22 years, but still I have the urge and the passion to still be hungry and still do my thing and still trying to still be a part of this and use the modern technologies, use what we have now that we didn't have before. I'm learning how to design on 3D models right now, to design my tattoos in 3D so that the client can see the tattoo wrap around the arm. That's what I'm learning right now. So that's like, I want to learn the next steps all the time. I just, for those who are like the gatekeepy and who want to stay grumpy and stay old school and stay, have the machine that has the most sound, and you can stay that way if you want to. It's not my problem, it's gonna be their problem when they don't get clients because they are not, used to, they don't even know how to use social media or, the internet, some even. Let's see, sorry, I'm talking too much, so I'm losing the chat now. I took it off and there were a lot of flakes again, and those flakes are actually meant to come off. Meant to? Yes and no. It's like, if it's too dry, it will come off, but don't peel it off. It will fall off if it's meant to fall off. What do you think will be the next innovation in tattooing? That's probably what I saw right now. Did it take you a while to get comfortable streaming? Since you never streamed, never really know the stream world. Yeah, right. That's like, because I never really watched any streamers on Twitch or anything like that. I was just, really just jumped into it. And I think it's 2017 that I jumped into the YouTube thing and started making YouTube videos. And then I was like, hey, shouldn't I just try to have like a live stream and just talk to you? And, that's where this magic started, Our tattoo artist is also very angry and antisocial over there. But it's not about the tattoo artist, I have my angry and antisocial days, maybe more than the super happy and super social days. But is it a tattoo artist thing? I don't know. It's just maybe tattoo artists are not. I don't want to sort of just like stereotype tattoo artists, but yeah, that's a difficult question to answer, because I was thinking it could be tattoo artists are also used to, you know, looking badass in a way, because people feel often that tattoo artists is such a, you know, they're cool, they're tough, they have all these tattoos, and they look scary. So the tattoo artist, you know, can, because of that, maybe be more honest and strict, maybe. But not everyone is, though. So that was just my weird little quick thought there. Hi, Jeanette. Hello. You can use the eyes, but yes. My experience with tattooers is that they're nice people. When I've been asking around for apprenticeships, some went out of their way to help me along when they didn't have a place for me. They wanted to help me keep looking and gave me some phone numbers and names to other tattoo shops. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. It's like, is a tattoo artist more angry than another profession? So it's more like what setting you saw them in, or, you know, because people have happy days and angry days, I guess. That's kind of racist, so I dodged a bullet. Yeah, okay. How do you manage to stay on top of being a mother and an artist, as they're both full-time demanding jobs? Oh yeah. This was like, yeah, I don't know how I manage, but I think it's my energy as well, my mental energy, just, and I think it's all about when I do have time off, I do things that I love doing, and I take care of myself, you know what I mean? So I really take care of myself, my energy flow in a way. So I still feel like I'm taking on maybe too much that I should, but it's less now than it used to be. So I'm learning to sort of like filter things. That's important. Currently I'm focusing on traditional Japanese, but I really want to learn hand tattooing. Disrespect from current mentor. You should just talk to your mentor about it. Just be totally honest. Because what's disrespectful and not will, you know, I will have one opinion, and then another tattoo artist will have a whole different opinion about this. So it's very individual. Have anyone requested tattoos on delicate zones? Yes. But do I do it? Nah. I mean, there are delicate parts of the body, but I don't know. Not all of them are very, you know, does have a high potential of being the perfect canvas for what I think could be an awesome realism piece, if you know what I mean. So it's like, and yeah, I think also because I have a long waiting list. Right now I'm like booked throughout this year. So I think for me it's easier to say no to everything that I just don't feel like doing. And that's a luxury thing, but I've worked my off to get there. So that's why you should, you know, work hard and then work smart, not hard. Does a cover-up tattoo generally reveal the old tattoo when it gets old, from your experience? Yes, it can 3 months later, it usually shows the what you covered up, it comes back a little bit. So I usually always prepare my clients for, you know, another session when time has passed a little bit, so that you can go over and look through, because it can show up, because it takes, like I said in this video, like takes about 3 months for ink to sink down to that level where the other older ink is. You are one of the less scary persons I know. I think any creative profession artist can seem angry or scary, but I think it's a combination of being focused on their work. Most creative people, not all, are a bit antisocial, not by choice. True, Jeanette, very true. And thank you for that. What parts did those people want tattooed? Oh, you guess it, David. You guess. Hi there. What will happen to my breast tattoos when I transition from female to male? Well, that depends on how you want it, I don't really know. I haven't seen any results from that. It depends on where they're placed and how you sort of reshape that part, I guess. I didn't really know that much about it, to be honest. So I think you have to check that with like a surgeon to see how that skin is gonna set. You know what I mean? Is it true or myth that porno stars are tattooing their bum holes? I've never done it. I never tattooed a porn star on their bum holes, and well, it's not my interest, really, I would say. So I have no idea. You may be able to ask the doctor to save them if you want. Probably. I'm way too late, but hi, Lucas, hi. Probably extremely painful, yes. So you guys, I'm gonna take a look at the Discord to see if you have something to show me. Hello, camera. You have to follow me, okay? It's because I'm waving my hands when I'm talking to you people. So yeah, okay. No? Okay, there you go. So I'm just gonna sit here and look at where is my. There is, alright. And then Stalker Cam is back. Yes, of course. Sorry, artistic area. I love to learn tattooing myself, but tattoo artists just don't like because I'm a very nice and social person. I love tattoo art. I learned tattooing myself, but tattoo artists just don't like because I'm a very nice and social person. I didn't quite get that, but they don't like you because you're a very nice and social person. I'm sure that's not everyone. What was your most painful tattoo experience? My foot. My foot was the most painful one. Yeah, to follow or not to follow, true. I'm a tattoo artist living in Oslo, Lørenskog. How can I get into work with you, learn more from you? Well, actually, the only way right now is to join the Ink Mentor thing on my website. So that's electriclinda.com/inkmentor. Or you can find it in my bio, like in the description of the video and stuff like that. So you can check that out. That's what I have for now. What was that? Asking because this was an issue before. Is it true that the boss can give you a design and make you tattoo it on yourself even though you don't want it on your body? That's partly why I quit before, to be honest. You know what? Tattoo artists can be assholes, but so can anyone. So I would say, and sadly, I've heard a lot of mentors be, assholes like that. And I really don't know why. Luckily, not everyone is like that. I would never, force my apprentice to tattoo him or herself with something that I chose. And no, I mean, it's just weird. Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna take a look at the description to find the Discord link. Oh, you used the form there. Yes. Okay. Good. So then it's on my jot form thing. Okay, good. I'll take a look. Jot form. Do you do eyeball tattoos? No. Tell me how I could do photorealism on eyeballs. No, but even though if I did any other thing, you know, I wouldn't want to tattoo anyone on their eye. I mean, I wouldn't want to risk blinding someone. Most tattooers are nervous and loads of wicked sense of humor. I think you will find any kind of person in the profession, bad and good. So work and go to a place that you can vibe with and be and feel comfortable. There's so many, people. Yes, that's true, Jeanette. Because a lot of people ask me and, you know, tell me that, oh, you are a tattoo artist, you should do whatever I pay you to do, or how do tattoo artists feel about this? How could I ask a tattoo artist about a booking? I'm like, I can't speak for every tattoo artist in the world, but I can only speak for myself. And I think, yeah, people seem to forget that sometimes. And I think maybe that's in every profession in a way. People, you know, like, just think about what you do, all of you, like your work, your profession. If someone comes to you and asks what you do, and then can you sometimes relate to that thing that they, as soon as they know what you do, they're gonna ask questions about, you know, your work, that you feel like, you know, it's like, I don't know, you know, how everyone else does it, or, you know what I mean? I don't know if you can relate to this, but let's see here if I can. Yes. Request a tattoo, but do we have tattoo critique? We have submissions there. Okay, and let's see if we have the Tat Chat submissions. There we go. Yes, there we go. We have some. So Helena, I'm looking at your submission to edit the tattoo, and I would say, because you described it with, it has to be something that I really like and love. How can I guess that? Please let me know more details than something that you like and love, because I cannot know that without you telling me. I'm not a psychic, okay? Gotta go. Ha en flott kväll. Thank you, Charlotte. See you later. Where I'm moving, there's a lack of tattooers. I hope to learn the trade and start my own studio there to fill the void. Well, do that, Norway. But do not start your own shop before you're like really ready to. And I think a lot of tattoo artists open up their own shop way too soon, and it's just scary because a lot of them need to close again because, you know, it takes a lot of work, just so you know. Do you believe in tattoo symbolism? If yes, do you think a broken or shattered mirror has bad luck? I used to believe in all of those things when I was younger, but now I'm not really that into stuff like that anymore. Okay, sorry. We don't have that much time, so let's try to make something. Let's see here. Do I have, okay. And people, when you upload photos for submitting to the Tat Chat, make sure that the photos are so I can see where on the body it is and how big, and so I can work a little bit around it, Yeah, okay, I get what you mean, Helena. But I think you're like one cohesive piece, that is a lot of things. Yes, okay, I get what you mean. Let's see, I need to sort of just choose one of those images. Okay, let's edit your tattoo. Download, procreate. Greetings from the Himalayas. Hello, Akasi. Let's see. Let's go to. Let's go to my iPad soon. Just first, I need to. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, we really don't. Okay, I put the photo behind the chat, but that doesn't really matter, does it? So, look at this. You have this tattoo, and like you said, you just want it to be you would like it to be complete, like one cohesive piece. This now looks like a lot of things, but nothing tied together. Okay, so just give me a second, and I'll try to do something. Okay. So let's see. Okay, whatever. Let's do this. And this, there we go. This one. What? I'm just gonna move this over here instead. Okay. That can work. Okay, I lost my pen, so it will have to do without it. So Helena, if you were to just give me this and let me do whatever I wanted, because I really want to help you to get a little more like a thing, this would require, first of all, I would have 30 minutes just to have a talk with you, to find out what you like, what you love, what was the reason behind this, all of the inspiration from the first thoughts you have, blah blah blah, and then I would give you a homework, and you would get a week or two to prepare for a design session, and then we would have a design session. We would take for example 1 hour, so that would require some more time than we have right now. But, okay, Dragonfly's old tattoo, yeah, you had it for 10 years, okay. But no more information for me now, Helena, because then I'm just gonna, wish that I had even more information. So it's better that I actually don't. So what I would do is to actually make this into a... First of all, the first thing that I see is from this black work thing, this huge, fat, just line of black, or field, or square of black. Because the other area is also a lot of small black things, I wish that this was more like a gradient thing, and not this big bulk or block of black. If the area above this was, photorealism or some other colors or some other kind of style that was very more opposite to the black, then it could be cool to have this black part, and then you could have, you know, a black part above this or whatever, just to make almost this kind of comic effect. But since it's not, since it's just black, I would suggest to have a gradient thing. So that means I would have to, first I will sort of, yes, okay, I'll do copy, paste, and then, wait a minute, okay. You could keep this flower, the one that you have on the side there, but I'm not sure if I would suggest it though. But since I'm free to sort of do whatever I want with this right now, I'm just gonna go crazy and do something. So right now, I'm just going to turn this into blue. It's not going to be blue, it's just for fun. Just to make a gradient behind there. It does not have to be this kind of gradient, but it's just to show you. And then it would be cool to combine this with a style that I really don't want to do at all. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just this, I'm going to show you a style that I don't do, but I think it would be cool here. Geometric patterns, black. And you could try, for example, then this, this is all about taste, really like what you prefer, what you like. But I think it would be cool to have a pattern like maybe, ooh, gradient. That could be even better, yes. Ta-da, okay. Look at this, and then I'll insert that photo right there. Put it there behind, right here. But what happens is this is not going to be black and white, of course not, because all of the parts that are white, I can do this another way. They're not going to be white, they're going to be skin. So it's actually just going to be darker color, or yeah, multiply. See? So this is just the gradient, which is going to be on top of the other one, the other stuff. So it's like, it's going to be a sort of like even more mess. But this mess, I think, could be saved by adding colors. Colors, or just cleaning up the upper parts, you know what I mean? So what you could do is actually, this could be pretty cool. We could add something here with this. I'm gonna find this gray tone here, right? So we're gonna cover everything first with gray. Just behind the other stuff here, just to get that old dragonfly that you have there, because it's, it's still very grayish. So we're gonna sort of cover that. And then you'll have to sort of cover it first with a darker gray, like this, because then it will, if I do, let's see, Oh, why didn't it want to do that? Yes, there we go. You see, if we go multiply or if we go darken, then you see that if I do a light gray, it's not gonna cover. But the darker I go, the more it will cover. So if you cover it first with a really dark gray first, and then you let that heal, you know, and then you do another layer, like 3 months later. After that, you do a new layer with a little lighter gray, and you put this up here. Let's see. It takes time, and then you have a lot of like light gray, and then it heals and it will become somewhere in the middle. And when you've done that, you can start cleaning up the other parts. You know, if you don't want to sort of do this with the whole thing, you can just do this transition thing that I'm talking about, from the black to the skin with a gradient, and then you clean up these other parts here. So then I would, yeah, it's me, and I don't have my pen now, so this is going to be a finger drawing, okay? So it's not going to be the best, but then if we try to clean up these in a way, I don't know, then it's nice to sort of have this is important that you, by this stage, you go to an artist that does this style and that is good, you know, in this sort of style and genre or whatever, and then, you know, sort of just clean these up in a way. And they can maybe even, you see, that's difficult with my finger there. And let's see, I'm just gonna do some examples here now just to show you. But yeah, trying to sort of clean these up just to get them back in here. I'm not sure if I would do it this way, but okay, out of that. 1, 2, 3. So nice. This is not really my style at all, but I'm trying. I have no idea what this is, but it could be anything right here. And we could just play and like do whatever, you know? It's just, I have no idea. Doing some swirls or... But then again, it's, I don't know, if this could be too much as well. I think they should be even cleaner. Just keep this really simple, like even simpler than what I did here. Make these lines bolder up here, you know? So they are bolder, fewer, simpler. You know what I mean? Maybe keep it something like this. The simpler, the better. Yeah. Almost like a tribal style here, but with these flowers. And because I don't know, I just think that this could be a better way to do that. And then maybe not even, you don't have to go down there. You can sort of just let it fade in there in the gray or whatever. I don't know. Different ways to do this. But something like this could be cool, and you can even also maybe not have this at all, and then could be even cooler, but it's to find a, for example, can someone just say a flower? First flower in the chat, please. 1, 2, 3, go. It's always going to be a little bit late until you can hear me, and then Tulip, thank you. tulips. Oh my God, Norway and share. Was that planned? Huh. Orchid, daisy. Good. So let's do, just for fun, let's do tulips. Okay? Now we have to find someone that are not warm colors, but cold, meaning blue, or purple, like these ones were nice. Download. Seven facts every tulip lover should know. And this goes here. You don't have to have that text, of course, but so you're seeing you see what I do here. So actually put something realistic in here. Ta-da! Just because I love realistic. You can of course find something more interesting in these tulips. For example, here, for example, something like that. And then we're gonna add just to let this the last flowers here emerge from the background here. So yeah, this would be kind of cool, don't you think? And then you can change the saturation. Oh, that was the wrong layer. This one, saturation, could go down. You don't have to have it that saturated. It can also be colder, like this, and it needs to be a little darker, like this. You can also, of course, change all of the, the colors in here. Maybe make, well, that one's pretty cool, like that. Yeah, well, do you know what I mean? This is something that I would do, maybe. Or, this does not have to be a pattern. That can just be a gradient, for example. Sorry, let's do a new one here. Let's just steal that color, and we can do artistic. No, let's see. Where is it here? Soft brush, yes. Just so that this dark black thing was gradient upwards, so then it doesn't matter. Now you can get like a realistic thing on top, but there's one thing we need to do, because these flowers are not going to be like this. We need to do, look, if we do the darker color here, you're going to see what's going to shine through, right? But with some, with a little, what is it called? Patience, this can be done in several layers. So if you the first layer do like this, and then copy, paste, you do a new layer. And that's going to be more like halfway there. So the second layer, you're still going to see some of those here and there, and then you can also just add more details in the back, like, oh yeah, but just add a little leaf somewhere, or a little other flower, just to like hide those things. So you see what I did there. So if I'm gonna try to bring back the other one just so you can see it before and after. this thing here. And blah, 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 blah. Copy, paste. Rectangle, sorry. There we go, cut. So yeah, before and after. This is what I would do as a plan. Cause that could be cool. Cause I like color realism, and I think it would work with dark enough flowers. But it will take time. It will take some patience to get this to work, you know? Blackout is hard though. Blackout, yeah, but it's cool though. I think so. I wish my artist was as professional as you. Thank you. I wish all tattoo artists were professional. I mean, we should be. We're making tattoos that first of all, they can kill you if you make mistakes when it comes to, you know, hygiene, tattoo safety, you know, bloodborne pathogens, cross-contamination. If a tattoo artist doesn't fully understand that, it can actually be fatal to someone. The other thing is that you're gonna walk around with a tattoo for the rest of your life. You know, it's not like, you know, as a hairdresser, you have to, I think it's like 2 or 3 years of education to be able to cut someone's hair, right? And hair grows back. Tattoos don't grow back, you know, it's there forever until you die and actually beyond. So, and like like here in Norway, if you want to be a nurse and you want to be able to give someone a shot, that takes 4 years of education. 4 years to give someone a shot. But in tattooing, you can just buy a kit. You just call yourself a tattoo artist. There's no certificate or anything. So I'm a bit pissed about that, but yeah. But yeah, the main thing is that I wish that everyone was professional. I'm not saying I'm the most professional, but I feel like I am professional, and I really want to be because it's important to me that I am. I always feel like blackout artist skill is such a flex. I mean, I don't even know if I can make the perfect blackout, really, because it's super hard to do that, to get it that solid. You know, I'm more of a painter in a way, so. Do you think I could do something with white on that part of the wrist below? You could, of course, but it takes time. It takes several sessions. You can do white on black tattoos. They're super amazing. Google something like that. I'll show you guys. It's pretty cool. I have friends that are, you know, do a lot of these. Look, white on black tattoo. Right? Do you see? It's possible. It just takes several sessions. It takes a lot of patience to get it done, and it will take time, and it will take, you know, several layers. And it will never be white, but you will lighten it every time a little bit, you know? Just submit my tattoo to your thing. I hope it's not too late. It's too late for this one, Mohammed, but maybe we can do it the next time. By the way, you've been React and fixed my tattoo before, about 2 years ago, before the cover. Okay, cool. Unprofessional tattoo artists are making professional tattoo artists a bad rep. Yes. But also, unprofessional tattoo artists creates my cover-up clients. And I always have work to do. because there are not that many tattoo artists that do cover-ups well. And I'm specializing in it because I think it's fun. I think it's challenging, and give me a challenge and then I will think it's fun, you know? So that's my big advice to any tattoo artist out there. Practice those cover-ups from day one, because the world is gonna need more and more cover-ups every day. Never heard a tattoo artist working with layers like this. They always just say yes or no. Yes, that's true. That's like what most cover-ups, what most artists do, because they don't really have the experience to do cover-ups, and they don't have the patience, I guess, to take this as a learning thing, and you know, try to get the experience out of trying to make beautiful cover-ups, not just like, no, we just have to do a Black Panther, that's all you're gonna get. I mean, you know, no wonder everyone's doing blackout these days, because no one dares to do real cover-ups. I understand. Thank you. I really love it. Also watching this picture all the time. Cool. Good. Several is 10 or 20. Depends on the person's skin, right? Yeah, I don't know. It could be, I would guess somewhere between 3 and 10, you know? Depending on your healing, depending on how your skin takes ink, because that can vary a lot. So yeah. What time is it right now? It's I don't have the time here. Oh, it's way past bedtime, people. Not bedtime, but it's past closing time. So I guess I'm gonna, if you guys want to be here for the next for Vampira, any tips on improving line work? Practice. One word, practice. Everything. For improving something, practice. But more, if you want to learn more tattoo stuff, then join me on my ink mentor thing. Just follow me and you'll get, you know, more information about that. Take a look at my website, electriclinda.com/inkmentor. And I'm gonna do a monthly live stream for those who wants to learn more about tattooing, because on the Tat Chat it's more for everyone and not just for tattoo artists and apprentices and those who want to be. So if you want to submit your tattoo for the next Tat Chat, use the link below. Submit it through the form if you want to edit it, or if you want me just to critique it. But I really prefer more of the editing things and trying to help you think about what you can do if you want to cover it up and stuff like that. So we're gonna do more stuff like that. And I'm also thinking we could do guest things. If you want to be a guest on the show, that could be cool. If you have a story to tell or whatever, really. I'm always open to, you know, add something to the Tat Chat, really, if that's something that you're open to as well. So yeah, that's it for this time. And I hope this has been a little bit of entertainment for you guys, and I hope you learned something from this. And so the Tat Chat will be back in 2 weeks from now, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks from now. And then I'll be going on a vacation for a week, I think so. On Friday, I'm gonna get tattooed. So I might even live stream it if you guys want to do that. So Friday, 1st of July. You want me to live stream it, Norway? I'll do that. Yes. So yeah, I'll see you on the Tat Chat in a couple of weeks. Otherwise, you know where I'll be at. I'll be at work, I'll be tattooing, I'll be live streaming, and I'll be getting a tattoo on Friday. And yeah, that's it really. Okay. The camera is here following me. Okay, see you next time then. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
This is the Tat Chat with Electric Linda.